Hello and welcome to the second match between Eykir and Vinter of the SMZ3 2025 tournament. The rules are normal logic for Super Metroid and 774, meaning 7 crystals to go to Ganon's tower, 7 crystals to defeat Ganon, and 4 tokens to be able to enter Turian and defeat Mother Brain. Both bosses are required to be killed to complete the seed if you're new to this. Let's see if anyone will do the Morph Pet gamble. And nope, nobody is doing that today. Here took some damage, as did Vinter. We won't be seeing a tier 3 pull. And the play to go straight to Sahasrahla is pretty popular. With the boot start, I forgot to mention we have boots as a starting item in Link to the Past only. Because you can bong the wall open behind Sahasrahla and it's a free 3 checks. Ice Palace is our green pendant. Saha was holding his shield. 3 bombs and a pack of power bombs. There's always a guaranteed pack of power bombs in Sphere 1. Can be more than one, but there's always at least one. Looks like Eykir will go to Eastern, while Vinter is going to check Uncle. So we already have a bit of divergence here. Though if we are looking for significant progression, I expect them to just do all of Sphere 1, or most of all of Sphere 1, just in a different order. Depends where the items, the major items are to start clearing the seed, such as Morph Ball and Dark World Access. Uncle gives Vinter a new shirt. And there's a Super Missile pack. There's also a guaranteed Super Missile pack in Sphere 1. There can be more than one, but there's at least one. First item in Eastern is a knee tank. And a gravity, just for free, just like that. Gravity suit. Get Bonk Rock in a sec. 300 bucks. That could be tempting to check. Oh, the bow is in Eastern. Oh, that's always not really nice. Eykir has a weapon and something Vinter might not find for a while if he finds major progression elsewhere. And a tier 2 3 pull is 20 rupees. The bush crabs are regular hearts. Well, heart refills. And we will see. Lumberjack Ledge. It's a super pack. We're probably never grabbing that. The big key is in the third chest. Eastern. And flippers, wow! And Eykir has the bow. He'll just, what will he do? He's gonna go check the big key chest because he's missing an item, I believe. No, I think he has them all. I was confused for a sec myself. Bow was in Eastern. So if Vinter finds Morph Ball or something, he might not go there for a long time. So bow and flippers in Eastern. And Vinter, Eykir got through the dark room pretty quickly. It's very dangerous with 3 hearts and nothing except the bow. Vinter's in Blind's hideout. Missile pack. Bit of money. Morph Ball. Oh, well, there we go. So Vinter has Morph, Gravity, and ammo and power bombs. So he might might take quite a while before he heads to Eastern. Oh, you're slightly messed up the rotation for the quick kill of Armor's Knights. Alright, we're in the well. Reserve tank and more power bombs. Okay. Well, Bryn Loop should be pretty comfortable now. When you have at least 2 packs. You don't really have to farm to get it back. And the bottle vendor had something good. Not required, but well, it could be logically required if it's the only way to go to clear plasma room. And there's progression there. Plasma beam is always nice to find. And that's Spring Ball. Never logically required in normal logic, but it's a nice quality of life item. Here we'll pull Floodgate first. There's 20 bucks in the back of the pub. Sunken treasure is bombs. Supers. In the floodgate, and that was just a hard piece in the library. Eykir goes right. Nothing interesting at Mace Race. Any Moldrum Cave now. Oh, what a shot. Vinter, not even gonna do Mini Moldorm. Oh, that's a hook shot in Mini Moldorm Cave. Head straight to Super Metroid. Vinter gets the delayed wall jump. It's not required in normal logic, but it's something you can do through sequence break. Called delay because you have to wait a bit, very short bit, as your Samus peels off the wall slightly, but it's still able to wall jump. This allows you to clear the overhang above your head that prevents you from wall jumping up. Oh, Eykir takes a death. That's unfortunate. Crabs smell blood. Here gets his gravity. There was nothing in the middle of the gauntlet. Like he will be putting off completing the Ice Rod check. Ice Rod Cave check, I should say. Now with the flippers and that money, could do the whole Zora loop. All the flipper checks. And that's a mirror in the back of the gauntlet, so we have can fly locked mirror or speed booster locked. Eykir won't say no to free ammo. You never know how much ammo you're gonna have. If it's a jet seed and the seed is stingy on ammo, you kind of wish sometimes you would have picked up that missile pack earlier. Vinter gets the Mog Ball. to check Credit Star reserves. Supers, 2 packs of supers. Eykir will check that Ice Rod Cave, even if it kills him again. Ammo in Ice Rod, just missiles. Eykir sets up the water walk. He has flippers, but dashing on water is faster than, or I guess not. Hard piece. Oh, okay. Didn't know you could do that. I thought the sword of walk would be consumed immediately upon jumping down, but I guess not. See a hobo now. Missiles. E-tank for Vinter. There's a lot of Super Metroid we can do. All of criteria, well, I mean all except the few checks. You can do most of Brinstar, most of criteria, most of Wreck Chip, most of Meridia. Except the back. Could be quite a while before Vinter heads to Eastern. Vinter sets the power bomb. Oh, that's a glove at Waterfall Cave. Sets a power bomb to both open the way to Mission Impossible and also to open the way to Wave Gate because it's a power bomb door. E-tank at Mission Impossible. Full heart was spotted on Zora's ledge. Might grab that, and he only has 3 hearts. He died earlier. And that's the red shirt at missiles above charge beam. Super pack from King Zora. Missiles at charge beam. So Vinter set the power bomb in this location, so it would open up the way to charge beam while also opening the way to the spore skip. And Vinter, that saves you a power bomb total if you do it that way. Vinter gets the spore skip first try. And Eykir checks the back of escape. Nothing at spore. Oh, space jump in the back. And Moon Pearl. That's a stacked back of escape, wow. I'd go for Death Mountain now. Vinter is trying to get the reverse gate glitch, and he got it. Called reverse gate because normally the gate glitch is only from the right to the left, but in this room in particular you can do it left to right with a super missile only. And half magic is found behind wave gate. One, two, three. Vinter needs a few power bombs if you want to. Oh, that's the first bottle. And the old man has a little bit of love for Eykir. what Eykir did is not technically sequence breaking because he does have Death Mountain access via the Northfur portal. That's the Red Cane on Spectacle Rock. And just missiles in Spectacle Rock Cave. Waits for the block to respawn and not try the wall jump back up. Bow was in Eastern. Oh, did not see the item. That's Spazer. Paradox Cave. Oh, a sword. But fine, now the crabs will become the hunted. Reserve tank. Arrow capacity upgrade, small heart piece rather. Heart piece and wow. Well, we got a sword at least. Cells in the wall. Here is going to scout Floating Island, it's nothing. And then do Spiral Cave. As Vinter is on his way to raid. Here's done with Spiral Cave. Gets the misfires, but still gets the quick kill. And Creed was cosplaying as Raygon. Eykir is in Upper Norfair. Super missiles behind Kraid. There's nothing at Croc Escape. Oh, he has Varian, I didn't notice. Well, there's a lot of Super Metroid that can be done, which is basically all of it. We can't go logically to the back of Meridia. That's a single arrow in the... Oh, that's right. Eykir has not done the village yet, so he doesn't have Morph Ball. Fortunately for Eykir, he cannot do Jack Skip this seed because there's something very important there. Smush room in the ceiling. Catching that at Bubble Mountain. We have the powder at behind near high jump boots. Second bottle at high jump boots. I mean, Eykir could find a speed booster and then be able to full clear everything. Missiles add speed booster. Vinter can grab that cane. He has the mirror. Out of logic. Well, we know where Space Jump is, so it's not really a break anymore. Space Jump is in Sphere 2 at, well, behind the, no, Sphere 3. That's the second sword for Eykir. Gonna check Wave Beam. Okay, we're checking Wave Beam. Without the Morph Ball, you will have to do the gate glitch to get out. That's 5 more attempts at the gate glitch, so he grabs the missiles. Eykir had scouted that cane, but he could not grab it because he didn't have the mirror. The chest he has. Eykir gets the gate glitch eventually, and Vinter can't really do much. He doesn't have a weapon. Well, a weapon that can hurt Oldorm. Hopefully, Eykir will forget the silly notion of Cac Skip and we'll go to Kakariko. We're going back to Link to the Past, hopefully to Kakariko, as Vinter rescues the old man. Vinter is going for Ice Beam. Check. The guy's being checked without the various suit. Oh, we're gonna check from the tower first. As Eykir is in Kakariko finally. Nothing at Crumbling Tower. Eykir gets his Morph Ball. Yes, Eykir decided to do Morphless upper North Air without going to Cac first. The cape might be something on Bumper Cave Ledge. We have no way of knowing that yet. Eykir gets his second pack of PBs. Gets Plasma Beam. Going to rob Granny. Ring Ball, that's right. There might be going to Wreck Chip, or at least Holbrin. Okay, we'll do Maze Race blind. It's free when you have the boot, so why not? You don't actually spend the bomb. Like it's wrecked ship. Or maybe Red Tower. Recess to Super Metroid. Oh, that's Charge Beam. Okay, so we have Charge Plasma. Then we'll do the gravity jump to get up. It's not in logic, but you can logically when you have gravity suit, you can access wrecked ship without doing any tricks if you go through the Forgotten Highway, because you don't need to do anything special to get the wrecked ship from the back as long as you have gravity suit. And that's the book at the bottom of the ocean, and Ice Beam at landing site PBs. Eykir saving, so might intends to reset off Gauntlet, maybe? There's nothing. Murata Spooky was Spooky Hallway. So as soon as Eykir gets there, he has easy access to the Dark World. Misses the eye, and Fentoon disappears immediately. Looks like he's getting a long rain of fire too. That's really unfortunate. That wastes a lot of time. Double tap again. Eykir gets his mirror. I think that was 3 missiles in the Doppler. Can still be a 2-rounder. Bit too early, unfortunately. Logically, to merge a backdoor, you need speed booster, but can't always ice clip. It's very easy to do. That's a dead Fentoon. Always strictly talking about the logic, so it's like, yeah, he can also, well, he doesn't need to do it anymore. It could have been a Crystal Flash clip. But Ice Beam makes that way easier. Just wondering what is, well, not anymore. I was wondering what is the logical access to the Dark World, but with that hammer found, now we know. Not any weird shenanigans like having to go through the Meridia portal. Just the regular gloves, hammer, and Moon Pearl access. That's a wave. We have charge wave. We have the full beam combo in easy access. So ammo suddenly became not important at all, because we have enough from Mother Brain Phase 1, and The rest can just be charge full beam combo. Like Eykir has done Eastern, which gave him a tremendous advantage of Flipper's bow, which led directly to the gloves and the space jump. Just gonna check the back. He saves the first, so he's gonna scum it if it's nothing good. Just money. A lot of money, but it's just money. At the back of wrecked ship. Clearing the attic will be much easier with charge wave plasma, as can be seen here. You are not meant to be this powerful when you get here. Eykir's in Pink Bryn. He's gonna get what was in Pink Bryn again? Not much. Eykir also plays a power bomb to open up both the way to charge beam and force get. That's missiles in the attic. Right, it was the half magic and the wave gate, I remember now. It's handy, but not progression. Eykir equips his plasma beam. Now, Vinter will have to, if he intends to check it, do Sky Missiles the hard way. He doesn't have really any movement item. Maybe Spring Ball Jump. Looks like it's gonna be the play. He was gonna Spring Ball Jump up there. Gets it nice and clean. And it just sticks. 10 arrows. At least you didn't waste a lot of time checking that. Could have been a lot longer if you had tried to use the trippers. Eykir gets his half magic. Vinter doesn't have Varia, so damage boosting across Bowling Alley is gonna hurt a bit, but he has 3 tanks. He can do it in 2 hits, so only really need 121 energy to survive it. It's gonna be 3 no, he cleared 2 damage boosts. Eykir gets his bottle. First one, I think? Yes. And also won't be taking the back entry to Old Bryn. Doesn't have enough, well, he has enough power bombs to make it to the elevator, but not enough to do all the checks. So we'll do that later. You have the grapple beam. The vanilla intended way is swing across. What is in the back? Nothing. Nothing in the back. Not a whole lot in a wreck chip. Aside the important hammer, but that's before Fantoon. book could be something. It was at the bottom of the ocean, I think. And there was wave beam, and that's about it. Some new checks in Red Tower. Oh, Eykir did not get the wall jump back up, but doesn't matter because as long as you're back up before the block respawns, you haven't actually lost any time compared to just waiting for the block to respawn. That's an E-tank at beta PBs. Eykir will open up the tube. Will he check it first? Nope. We are checking crate first, most likely. Nothing and nothing. Okay, nothing good in Red Tower. Eykir heads to crate. Eykir might not go to wreck ship in quite a while though. He can do so much in Super Metroid. Can do all of Norfair, really. And with Space Jump, even the front of Gold Torizo. Eykir gets the quick kill second try, so no one danced today with Kraid. So Vinter will dual Bryn now, which includes Bomb Torizo and 230 missiles. Nothing good at Bomb Torizo. Eykir gets his mushroom. Supers. I mean, you don't turn them down when they're free like that, even if you have charged wave plasma. Vinter does not quite get the point fall, but no big deal. Eykir gets his second bottle. Quake on the morph pedestal. Nothing at construction zone. Heartbeat at Alpha Missiles. E-tank, vanilla E-tank in the ceiling. What does Billy Mays have for us? The third bottle and just bomb capacity upgrade. So nothing interesting in Old Bryn. So Vinter is just resetting. Here's going back to no. I'll take. Oh, right. He didn't do them up in the mock ball, so he has to go through the ceiling. Might do the rest of Norfair. We'll see. Oh, heads to Link to the Past. To reset? No, to get his cane and do a Hera. Okay. Red Crystal at Thieves Town, Token at Swamp, Pendant at Skullwoods. The rest being normal crystals. Eykir gets the cane. Vinter does not have a sword, but can check the... And the Ether Tablet is nothing, just a bit of love. So we know we are basement locked, fire locked in Hera, but Eykir has the hook shot, so can Hera pot. And gets it. Bufferless. Still looking for one item in Tower Hera. And there it is. Eykir chooses to keep going. It's a pendant dungeon. Vinter gets various suit. Try to get the dash again, but can be a bit trolly. Was a bit too low this time and hit the bumper. Decides to walk this time. It's a dead Moldorm. And Vinter finally does. South Shore. As Eykir goes back to Super Metroid after clearing Hera and getting his cane. Heading back to Bubble Mountain, it seems. Vinter gets his hook shot. See all of Norfair Reserve now, since we have Mock Ball and Morph Ball. Nothing, and Big Heart. Vinter sets up the Water Walk. Doesn't have the flippers, which are in Eastern. Here, first try with a gate glitch to go to Croc. Not really sequence break. We know where Wave Beam is. It's in Wreck Chip. Charge Beam. Eykir will actually have to fight Croc the intended way. Yeah, Mountain Fairy in the SMZ3 is always green. It's not, the prize is not randomized. Bottles are always empty. And the Waterfall Fairy always has green goo. Big Heart behind Croc. He will use his glove to find his Wound Pearl and Space Jump. There we go. Now he has a lot of options. Probably headed to Hype Cave. Nobody did the front of his cave, unless I missed that. He's a heart in the only heated room behind Croc. Saving two saves come back of Croc. Silvers in Hype Cave. Oh, screw attack, blue cane, and nothing. Okay, well, it's still not bad. No real progression, but you know, handy items. Eykir will check Indiana Jones first. Nothing. And finally, the grapple beam item with his nothing. Didn't see what it was, but he's gonna grab it. Ether. Eykir resets. Didn't find anything he wanted. Vinter will do the front of his cape. Might be wondering where those flippers are. That gave him Dark World access. It's also a good idea to combo front of his cape and the pyramid check. B card. Are we headed to Lower Norfair? Yes, indeed. I did not notice. Turning in the mushroom now. Setting up so he bonks on the bush on his re-entry to the Dark World, so he's immediately sent back. Faster this way. Something that could play a trick on Eykir here is if there's something in Mire that he can't get into because he doesn't have any medallions, and that something could be the mids. That'd be pretty unfortunate. It's hard to call who's in lead right now. Whoops, spacer beam. Gotta have to re-equip plasma beam. Something interesting. Like your resets. Super missiles at Kings 2. Go back and check Mire this time. There we go. That's gate glitch again. Vinter finds the high jump boots. Is the cape needed? No. Nothing at bumper cable edge. Ether, we know that's on Pyramid. Ooh, Temper, that's a nice find. Eykir is going to check Agina, which he has not done yet. And neither has Vinter. More power bombs in the big chest. Bombos at Mr. Agina. So we know where all the medallions are. Your shed now. EV's an E-tank. We would need to have myths to have logical access to ice. But yes, you can't get inside Ice Palace with just bombos to clear the freezer rooms. So Eykir's in desert, which he cannot complete because of a lack of fire, but we might find fire here, why not? He did find bow in Eastern. Supers in the last chest in the front of Thieves Town. Stalky's in the big chest. It's one of the 2 items in desert. Just $5. Not quite get the god pixel, so he uses the cape to just cheat past all the mobs in the hill. And that's the second item out of a desert, just $5 twice. Eykir will head back to Lower Norfair. As Vinter is in the attic of Thieves Town. Nothing in the chest. Main thing here we're lacking is fire. But Mist could be really anywhere, so it's really hard to call who's ahead now. I would say Eykir might be a bit ahead, but that can change in a hurry. Eykir has enough ammo for Ridley, but that's... You would want more than this. Although if he's really, really good at Ridley and never whiffs a super missile, you only need 30 missiles to complete the job, and you always have some power bombs that you can hurt Ridley with. I think it hurts him for 200, and you can hit him twice. Even though he tries to dodge them, you can manipulate his AI to stay near the middle, so he takes both hits from a power bomb. It's 200. 200. 400 total. A super does 600 because he takes double damage. Nothing at Mickey Mouse. And Vinter followed the script to defeat Fine. Who dropped the hard piece. Oof, missed the jump. I find find space jumping here really annoying because of the screen shake. You miss the timing sometimes, and you just fall. Chess minigame has nothing. Eykir will check what's at Fireflies first before heading down. If you find a power super back here, that's great. Nope, just 20 bucks. Yes, you'll have to, we'll have an easy way past the key hunters. Plasma beam will kill them relatively fast. Or you might just damage boost past. There will check. Magic Bat. As Eykir enters the Badlands. Wasteland, rather. Just a reserve tank. Another fiver. That PV's a shame. And Wave and Charge are in Wave, Charge, Hammer are in Wreck Ship or on the way to Wreck Ship. The book is at the bottom of the ocean. Eykir does not have the farm beam, so this will take a bit longer than you'd want it to go. But does need to farm. Supers for Ridley. Nothing at K45. See Stumpy next. Missiles. But we'll check Pompo's tablet and we'll know if that book was any good. Nope, just 10 arrows. Book was bait. Eykir enters Ridley's lair. That's 4 supers so far. That's 1 with super. He's 36 missiles now. Less if he uses power bombs. Do it. Maybe a few more. Yeah, that's enough. Well, should be soon. After resets back to the ship. Alright, Ridley's down. Nothing behind Ridley, but he was required. Like Vinter was going back, re-grab the Quake Medallion and go to either Meridia or Norfair. Did reset out of old print earlier. But did you forget to check landing site PBs? You could have had a high ice beam. Almost out of trouble. Still has to get past the key hunters. They still do 50 energy of damage. In SMZ3, yes, all the maps are are fixed. Just the item locations are mixed. And there are 4 portals between the games. And resetting would always bring you back to Super Metroid. The ship. Unless you're resetting from Super Metroid, then you will go back to your last save. Or the ship if you haven't saved. So how to re-special is nothing. Have to be careful not to die here, because it doesn't take. Yeah, he's gonna. Eykir will kill the key hunter, at least this one, to make his trek back to Upper Norfair easier and safer. Taking a death here would be a lot of time loss. Okay, so Eykir's done with all of Norfair. Let's check everything in Norfair. No hi-fis, but they were in the same room. Eykir might just be going to Meridia now. Now, when Vinter gets to the Meyer area, he can get inside Meyer and check what's in there. If you find the bits, that would be a big blow to Eykir, who will have to come back through up Lower Norfair again to grab the items there. And we are in Meridia now. Nothing is speed locked. Nothing at Crab Supers. Vinter is going straight to Golden Turismo's front door. He can kill him really, really fast with Charge Wave Plasma. Power bombs that Mama Turtle. And $20. Vinter's time in the Warfare will be much faster than the Eykir's, because not only does he have Charge Wave Plasma, he also has Screw Attack. And that makes everything a joke. Up to 55 missiles or super missiles already, wow. And that's a dead gold Teresa. Going to watering hole now. Oh, those are the mitts. So if Flute is somewhere out there, then Eykir is fine. Because unless Vinter finds fire in Mire, assuming he goes to Mire, then you will have to come back here through Lower Norfair himself again. The Flute is not in Mire. Vinter gets Bombos. He has all medallions now. So he knows it's just fine for Turtle Rock. Now we don't know if there's anything at Climb Supers or Waterway, but this nail clip here will tell us if speed locked. I think it's speed locked, and the answer is no. So speed booster could just be in Ganon's tower. Here, checking the right sandpit first. Boomerang. Yeah. So if Eykir grabs that, then he's fine. Yes, it was blue. I didn't say Flute because I wasn't sure. Vinter's in Desert. He will find 2 fivers. Nothing in the left sandpit. So Eykir would have to farm here to have enough ammo for bot wound, but he might just grab the Flute and be on his way out. That's what I do. But so Ice Clip to Shack Tool, but there's no real reason to. Yep, Eykir has the Flute now. as Vinter enters mire. If there's anything in mire, it doesn't really matter. For Eykir, he can get back there very quickly with the flute and mitts. So what are we still looking for? Well, the rods. And logically also the lamp, but I don't think lamp is on any of the remaining racers' minds. As long as they have fire rod, they'll be just fine. Where are the rods? See you soon enough. Or late. We don't know. The rods could be on. Well, fire rod cannot be on ped by virtue of Skullwoods being a pendant, but the ice rod can be absolutely anywhere except on Trinex and in GT. Here we'll see the medallion, but even if it's Bombos, that's locking Turtle Rock, he cannot go in without the hammer. The hammer is that spooky hallway. Nothing in Super Bunny Cave. Small key in the big chest. This is the last check he can logically make now without the fire, and that's a shield. Like Vinter will still clear mire. He can do that. You don't. Fire is not hard required to complete mire, unless the big key is on the locked on the right, on the left side. That's where you need fire to open those chests. But if they're just gonna clear mire, he's here. Why not? He has the rod. I mean the cane. Gets past the first dark room, which is the hardest, very quickly. So the rest should be a formality. While Eykir activates the flute. Like Vinter realizing he needs to hit that crystal switch, and then he can bomb. He can go in the room and bomb the top wall. Rods could be a nice palace. Why not? We have bombos. Cape strats. Take down Biddy, but Biddy himself would take a few hits because he has a lot of health. There's gonna be like 16 hit, well less than that, but it's a lot of hits. Not too scary with windmill. And that's a dead eyeball. And that's the second item out of Mire. Okay, well, nothing fire-locked in Mire. Will not have to be back here. He will finish off his tour of Open Warfare. Will gain some time here on Eykir because he will have to. He can blow through everything. Won't have to farm either. Eykir spent several minutes farming. And if there's nothing in Swamp, then finding and not going to Eastern might actually pay off in the end. Just gonna turn in the purple chest. Could be ice rod, could be anything really. Just ammo. But on the flip side, well, Vinter will gain time here. He spent a lot in wreck chip. But all we needed was the hammer. The hammer's in Spooky Hallway, so you can just grab that, kill Flame Tune, and head out. Depends what the remaining items you will have. Here we'll check what's in the Skullwoods. Already know it's nothing great, but could still be a pet seed. Vinter has plenty of supers to defeat Ridley, and if he somehow expends all his ammo, he has Charge Wave Plasma. Can be sloppy here, does not matter one bit. That's a dead Ridley. Eykir bomb jumps across the gap to the big chest and gets the second item out of Skullwoods. That's 2 items out of 2. Accuracy of the cape is not required. And we'll be making the graveyard checks. Meanwhile, Vinter is already on his way out of the wasteland. Yes, Picky Clip is allowed. So we've already seen what both runners are doing. It'll be maybe a bit of time before we see anything new. Eykir is in Thieves Town. We are still looking for the rods. Been almost 15 minutes. We are in rod mode. If there's nothing in Swamp Palace, then not having the flippers yet is very good indeed. Because you get to go mode. Swamp, which takes quite a while to full clear and is very quick when you're just rushing to Argus. All depends where the rods are, as Vinter picks up his tempered sword. Just depends on where the rods are indeed. Could be in the back of it. We're kind of actually running out of locations. There's Pyramid Ferry. We haven't done Spike Cave. Yes, an E-Tank refills your life. The only annoyance of SMZ3 with this kind of stuff is if you find half magic in Super Metroid, it does not refill your gauge in Link to the Past, and I always found that super annoying. But an E-Tank will refill your gauge. Your energy, rather. Vinter says, hi Croc, bye Croc. We know Vinter will find nothing here. It will be a quicker check for him than it was for Eykir, because his hot kill was very fast. Eykir is still on script. That's a dead blind, not even touching the light. Well done. Done most mid checks now. There's still Ice Palace. There's pod. Nobody did pod. What else? Spike Cave. Head. Back of Meridia. Which is in logic via the portal in Dark Lake Helium. Eykir will go finally to Hive Cave and get his screw attack and silvers, if I remember correctly. Vinter resets out of the area behind Crocomire. Did not find anything good. And that's Blue Cane, screw attack, and miss silvers for Eykir. Are you diving swamp without the hammer? Well, you don't need the hammer at all, thanks to Specky Clip. But if there's nothing here, that's a big waste of time. Yes, there is no progressive bow in SMZ3. It's the bow and the silvers. Rods could be in here. Hopefully for Vinter they are not. If they are, as soon as Eykir goes to wreck ship, he's gonna go. I think this is a bit silly because you would think that progressive gloves would be more hated than progressive bows, but I don't know. And it's going to be a Pyramid Fairy check. Running out of locations where the rods could be. Swamp is a big check in itself. Still 4 items remaining. Tank and X-ray. We still have Spike Cave. Vinter never went there. Waited too long too. Eykir gets diver down. Oh, that's a bad death. He was on his way to the back of Meridia, so he has to take the portal again. Yeah, he was faithful to rank 2. Doesn't have the flippers, so he has to redo that. Map in the big key chest. It is handy to have, but I don't think it's locking it. It could lock. We still have 2 checks remaining, well, aside from the back of Meridia. In the climb supers and the waterway. I'll have the big key. There we go. Vinter got it. $50. Is the big key self-locked? It could be, otherwise Eykir will have to return in the dungeon after defeating. That's the fire rod. Oh. Fire rod is in soul. Now where is, so it's not a, it's not a pet, it could still be a ped seed because ice rod can be anywhere set up on Trinex. Where is that ice rod though? Vinter has charged wave plasma and X-ray. He'll be able to kill Dragon very quickly. And Eykir is going back in for the last item in the chest. Oh, did not. Well, second pass will be enough. I think she's dead, yeah. That's one microwave shrimp. Nothing in the big chest. Okay, so where is Ice Rod? Well, Eykir might go to wreck ship after Meridia now. And do his speed checks. We'll see. Eykir needs the wreck ship to have the hammer. And pyramid also for the ether medallion. Gonna grab that heart behind bot one. Jerry is waiting for the snail to snail clip. Uses X-ray to... That should be good. Yep. Make it easier to get the timing right. But he has high jump boots. The snail clip is more lenient when you have high jump boots. You don't have to be on the correct pixel. You have a bit of leeway. Eykir is on his way to Dragon as well, but will have to fight Dragon with ammo. After resets, we'll go to the left sand pit, see there's nothing there. And maybe he'll grab the... He'll grab the flute, but he doesn't really need it. Can't just go back to desert with the book. The bow is an Eastern, as are the flippers. Vinter knows that the glove he has is flipper locked. Dead Dragon. Eykir won't say no to supers. He has not found charge beam yet. Although he probably cannot be missed. It's at the moat, so when he goes to not Baoon, to Fentune, he will find this charge beam. Eykir is saving, so this suggests he will save scum at least either Plasma Room, but also possibly check. So he gets the mitts. Here we'll check Plasma Room first. It's in logic. Twice. With Screw Attack or Plasma Beam. Nothing in Plasma Room, just a lot of love. And Vinter is not interested in either items. Eykir will not check Shack Tool. So what we have left in Super Metroid are Shack Tool, Waterway, and Climb Supers. The book was at the bottom of the ocean, but it's nothing. The tablets are nothing. Eykir does not need to find it. He can always go back to Mire and Desert with Flute and Mitts and Mirror. Here we'll turn in this mushroom. Has he done it already? No. That was Vinter. They've already done both have done Skullwoods. But nobody checked. Well, Eykir did not have the book. Does not have the book. Vinter did not check. Head. Got both items out. They both did. Vinter opens up Turtle Rock. Will he go inside? Eykir does not decline the high jump boots. When you have, you know, speed booster, you kind of want the boots too, especially with space jump. So will Vinter check Spike Cave? Super Bunny first, of course. Okay, Eykir's about to find Ether. So Eykir will do escape now. Well, the front of it at least. We already did the back. And we will have... Ah, there we go. He was looking for a fairy. If the flute was not free, he would have wasted some time grabbing it, and he does not need it at all. That's an E-Tank in Spike Cave, okay. Now we know the small key is in Dark Cross. Just looking for one more item. Wants that bomb. Vinter will, yeah, Vinter will get his bow and flippers. And the map had to be the last item in Zelda's cell. Good Kiki. Lamp could be in any of the remaining places, obviously, but be on pedestal. Pod being Bowlock would have helped Vinter here, but alas, it is not. Blur should make this fight very quick. And that's a one-cycle landmo. Eykir gets his burrito. Here we'll do Meyer next. And we know it's not fire. Well, he has a fire rod, but we know there's nothing in the two fire lock chests. Vinter successfully did the bottle trick to go past the mimics without killing them. Dark basement has a key. Another key. Okay, so there's something at Harmless Hellway. And it's the big key, okay. Ready for the maze. Oh, he uses ether to freeze the little dinosaurs. The Resnors? Mini Resnors, I think. That's a PB pack. That's the first item. We know the second one is on Vidi. And yeah, Eykir will make the Vidi play, so he will save time by not opening the cutscene chest. Just got the last item. Oh, now he will mirror to Eastern and find the bow and the flippers. And if he does Swamp next, then I would say he's a bit ahead of Eykir. In the end, it will depend where that ice rod is. Bow for Vinter. Hera, we know a Hera basement is the big key. It's fire locked, but Eykir clipped Hera potted to go up. It's a very fast VD kill, thanks to the silver arrows. Those are the flippers for Vinter, and he's going to the back. The remaining locations in Super Metroid are Waterway, Climb Supers, and Shack Tool. In Link to the Past, we have what? We have Ice Palace, we have Pedestal, and Turtle Rock. Eykir heads to Wrecked Ship, where he will find his hammer. Very soon, actually. And Charge Beam on the way. Oh, we haven't done hammer pegs. Rod could be there too. Because when Vinter did the Village of Outcasts, he did not have the mids. And when Eykir did Village of Outcasts, he did not have the hammer. Ice Beam was at the landing site PBs, which Vinter has forgotten to check after getting Space Jump. That's the hammer for Eykir. Yeah, we've been looking for the ice. Well, at 1 hour and 15 minutes, we were looking for the 2 rods. Eykir eventually found the fire rod around 1:30, so we've been looking for the ice rod for a while. Pattern for Eykir. Eye close. Long rain of fire. Wow. You are so mean, Fantoon. Medium. No, long, slow pattern again. Enter is fighting Helmsword King. Oh, triple tap. Fantoon. Okay, that was a fast pattern at least. The crystal for Vinter. And that's a dead Fantoon for Eykir. We actually see a waterway and climb super check from Eykir because he has not done old Brinstar. Might be wondering if Ice Rod is there. Vinter is making the Swamp Palace play, so he will be only missing Ice Rod. It's Wave Beam for Eykir. So they'll both be on equal footing regarding items. Minus Vinter lacking the Ice Beam. But where is that Ice Rod? Well, Ice Beam facilitates clipping a Zeb skip. And also makes the Metroid rooms faster, because you have to power bomb them otherwise, and it takes a while. But it's not worth going way out of your way to get Ice Beam. You're just glad to get it when you find it. Enter gets Diver down. Enter gets Speed Booster. Okay, Eykir says there's nothing. Speed locked in Wreck Chip. He's got all the items out. We know that, but he can't know, of course. He'll be doing that quicker than Vinter did, because Vinter had only Spring Ball when he came here. Let's dive down again. I think Eykir might check climb supers at least. That's Fire Rod for Vinter. They all... Yes, I would say so, because they both only need that. The Ice Rod now. Eykir has not done Red Tower, that's right. Or Old Bryn. Where are you going next, Vinter? Right, missed flipper checks. He did not do Hobo. He has done Zora though, and Waterfall Cave. Okay, this is a waterway check into an Old Bryn check, which will include climb supers. So those are 2 of the 3 outstanding checks in Super Metroid. The last one being good old Jack Tool. Supers. Vinter's gonna check hammer pegs. No, yeah. I think. I forgot what he did. He got mislaid though. Yeah, this looks to be like Smith chain, which will include hammer pegs. But they'll both do a check no one else has done very soon, which will be hammer pegs for Vinter and climb supers for Eykir. It's not hammer pegs. Will it be climb supers? You might go to desert after turning in the chest. Okay. Climb supers now. having trouble getting that short charge. Well, not so short. Oh. It's gonna just freeze him, I think. Yeah. Is it here? No, that's the last bottle. So all that's left in Super Metroid is Shack Tool. What else? Eykir avoided pod because of a lack of hammer for a while. Assuming Vinter doesn't do the checks, Eykir just did. He is ahead, yes. The fast land mow for a burrito and a crystal. Eykir's just gonna beat Mother Brain now, I guess. Yes, even in hard logic, you need grapple for Shack Tool to be in logic. It's a Turtle Rock play. No, he's gonna do Hera first. He only got one item out of it. Does not know if it's a ped seed or not. Well, if he knew it was a ped seed, he would have been go-moding ice. That's the last item out of Hera. And Vinter says goodbye. Might be going to Turtle Rock now. That's what he's doing. Okay. Makes sense. Highest density location remaining. And if it's here, you can beat it like now. What's more curious is where is that land? No, you can't keep the portal because you have to... You can? How do you do that? not quite get the escape. I skip. There we go. Third time's a charm. Eykir has just enough tanks to do stand up. Exact. Get back up, damage down. There we go. Other brain screams, indicating the next beam will be the cutscene. Yes, that grapple puts Shaq to acknowledge it. Mimic Cave. As Eykir is doing stand-up glitch. Just missiles. That's oh, there's Lamb. That's useful. For an escape sequence with no countdown. Laser Bridge, the moment everyone's been waiting for, is Ice Rod here. That's the key. That's the burrito. Compass. So there is something on. No Ice Rod here. Rip. What is left for Vinter? It's gonna go to Ice Palace, I think. It is the green pendant, so that's 4 items total. Eykir will do the combo, about not combo. He already had done Eastern, so it'll just be a full cure of pod. Big key in the first chest. just as Eykir enters pod. Eykir, Vinter does not hit the crystal switch, indicating he's using intents to full clear. Or at least until he finds what he's looking for. Well, Vinter has not done the speed checks. He doesn't know there's nothing at Climb Supers or Waterway or Shack Tool or Mining Site PBs. So as long as he doesn't do those checks, he's ahead, but he might do them if he doesn't find the ice rod here. That's the ice rod in Ice Palace. Vinter is in go mode. Go, go, go. Hard to say. It was really looking in his last locations. Everything else he had after that were bad checks. So he might not feel ahead. Second. Okay, so only needs to kill Trinex and GT, then Ganon, then Mother Brain. Eykir is almost 2 dungeons behind. Yeah. Mother Brain's about, what, 7 minutes, 8 minutes? Could come down to where the big key is also. Yes, he has. Has not done Spike Cave, though. Didn't have the hammer when he was in Dark Death Mountain. a 2-cycle phase 1. What's the last item? What could it possibly be? Shovel? The last shield? Just bombs. Meanwhile, Eykir is doing the bomb strat against Helmsar King. Dead Helmsar King. Alright, where will that Ganon's Tower big key be? Let's see, Hope Room. Small key and not Hope Room. He's going full right first. Okay. The last shield. PBs and lots of arrows. On the torch. Last sword. Power bomb. He didn't have the book when he came here last time. Might check the tablet actually. Yeah, he's checking the tablet. The big key is in the map chest, and Vinter is climbing. Vinter begins a gauntlet. good ice room. It'd be a tree cycle, apparently. Or a 4. Getting trolled here. Decides to switch the fire rod. Good gauntlet so far. Has everything you could possibly want. It might still be looking for Ice Beam, but no, not even opening these chests. Ice Beam would save time, but not that much time. Missiles. It's 1. Should be 2 unless you get blue ball. 2. 1, 2. 1, 1 rather. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. Ganon should be a formality. If he takes 2 hugs, he might die, but I don't think so. Eykir will be disappointed that the ice rod is not on Laser Bridge. Nice save by Eykir. Laying the bomb down, starting to slip, picking it back up and throwing it before it explodes. We're already in phase 4. Ganon. 2, 1, 2, another. Okay. That's a dead Ganon. Single G for for Vinter. We forgot to give a single G to Eykir, but I don't think it counts when he's not in go mode. Save and quit. To Super Metroid. Eykir will check. By cave. Did find the lamp. In the big, I think, in the big chest. Ooh, will Eykir make it? Barely didn't make it. RIP. The 4 Metroid runes will be slightly slower than Eykir because he does not have the Ice Beam. And PBing 4 Metroids is a lot of lag. First room done. Goodbye, Dusty. Looks like Vinter will damage down. No baby skip. Turns around. We'll see if Vinter can do speed zip skip. It's a worthwhile trick to learn. And that's an ice rod for Eykir, who is now in go mode. Going on. Does not need ammo, he has charge beam. Nope, there will be no stand-up. We will have the cutscene without free damage to Mother Brain. So in case someone is not familiar with the stand-up glitch, it's the glitch that allows you to damage down Mother Brain's phase 3 health pool while the baby is supposed to be, well, the baby gives energy back to Samus. Now it's a worthwhile trick to learn because you get to damage her down during a cutscene you cannot skip anyway. So as soon as the cutscene ends, you can kill her in one shot, which saves about 30 seconds, I would say. It's a completely free trick if you have charged plasma. Ideally, charge wave plasma and ice for more damage. So during a timer here, while Vinter's getting his energy back, he would be able to damage Mother Brain's phase 3 health pool. That's a dead Trine X for Eykir. Like during all this time, you just watched him not moving. He could have been damaging down Mother Brain, and as soon as he got up, as soon as the baby died, he could have finished her off in one shot. Like boom, she would be dead. And just as Eykir opens up GT, Mother Brain is blowing up. Might be just worried you can soft lock while doing stand-up glitch because you can't get stuck in a location where Mother Brain cannot hit the baby, so the cutscene never ends. But with X-ray, X-ray allows you to get back up if you were forced in a kneeling position in a bad place. So it's a fairly not too dangerous trick to learn. But soft locking against Mother Brain like that, it really hurts. You have to redo all of Turian. Oh, Vinter did not get the short charge. Now he does. With an official finish time of 2 hours, 46 minutes, and 9 seconds, Vinter finishes in first place. GG. Eykir gets his big key. Yes, there will be a third race. No comments have been made yet in the race chat. Maybe Eykir hasn't looked at it yet. Vinter has joined the server. Might be waiting for Eykir. Oh, killed all 4 guards in 1 dash. Well done. And we are joined by the winner, Vinter. GG.
Yo, GG. Thank you.
It was quite a race. A lot of divergence.
Yeah. The ice shot hunt in the end, that was, oh man, that always feels bad.
Yeah, hard to fault any decisions, really. It's Rando's gonna Rando.
Yeah, and I was waiting on that bow forever, and I couldn't believe it when I finally went to Eastern.
Because I got it very early, yes. That was the
okay. I see, yeah, that makes sense then. Because I knew about the mids being flippers locked, and then, of course, I knew I needed the flippers too, so that was always a weird conundrum, like how much do I want to go out of logic when there's so many flippers lock checks too. Yeah, I was just hoping for that bow to be somewhere else, and the flippers, I don't know, being I don't know, in the bow lock dungeons optimally, which they were, but you know.
So have you scheduled a potential 3rd race?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
I'm guessing if Eykir's got the time, it'll be tomorrow, I suppose, since weekends are best to schedule for us.
You're across the planet for each other?
Well, yeah, I'm on Zebes and he's in Hyrule, so gotta find the right portals at the right time. No, yeah, it's just with the working schedule of Eykir, it's a bit tough for me to schedule on a weekday. But yeah, we'll find a way. I mean, if all else fails, there's the option to async, but yeah. I guess we'll do it tomorrow. I'm guessing around the same time again. But I'll have to ask him first, of course.
He's about to be done. Just finishing off Ganon.
Oh, wait, Mother Brain's already done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
He was looking for Ice Rod and decided to think for a few minutes, so went to defeat Mother Brain.
Wait. Eykir did skip the Quake. That was one thing that also bothered me.
earlier. That's a GG. Finished in 2 hours, 52 minutes, and 39 seconds. Of course, always with the proper comment.
So I'm guessing we both dipped into TR first, looking for the ice rod. Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Well, Eykir, GG.
GG's Vinter.
Yo, GG Eykir.
2 races, 6 minutes apart. He's averaging out to be a tie.
Yeah. And that was a tough seed. Ice Rod Hunts always feel so bad.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I heard you were into Eastern early. I went there so late, looking for the bow all over. And I had the mids early too. Or like I guess the Flippers lock gloves, which were my gloves.
Yeah, I had Eastern done in like 5 minutes. It was great.
Wow.
I mean, I go in there, it's like, I hope I have something in here, just my bow in the second chest. I'm like, yes! Paid off. And
yeah, that's
then
insane.
I near last located hammer because I went to wreck ship really late. So we probably reversed that one. I'm guessing you got hammer early.
Yeah.
Fairly early, yeah.
So we just traded where we got bow and hammer. We were just looking for ice rod the entire time.
Yeah, I was done with most of SM, save Meridia and Norfair, before even doing the South Shore. So I went pretty early into SM and just did a whole loop.
Yeah, I did the usual cack skip, and then checked Upper Norfair with the Iberia and the space jump, and that turned out to be just a sword, which I thought, hey, maybe our Dark Access is just castle, and I kept it. And then, yeah, it was just more probably just sitting in Kakariko. Which then I could have full cleared everything, but I started out with Norfair because, I mean, we had everything for Norfair. We had Gravity and Feria and Space Jump, so I had the ammo for it. I had 75-15, I think it was, or 75-20. There's some ridiculous amount of missiles. I could have had like 100 missiles at like at the 20-minute mark. They were just all over the place.
Yeah, the beginning was kind of tough to keep track of the logic for me because the back of his cable was so stacked, and I didn't know what did I skip. Because I knew the glove obviously was out of logic. So was it Flipper Slug? Was it Lamp Lock? Which that was also super late. That was kind of weird.
Yeah, I had the flippers from Eastern, so I knew it was like, well, it's not lamp locked. It was just the big chest with break queues right before it. So I knew that was the logic. So getting all that stuff early was really nice.
Yeah, it was tough to keep track of the logic though, because then I found the mids. The mids and Meridia, like, are they in logic? What's going on? Like, where do I have left to look for the flippers was kind of my... but yeah, I mean, obviously, Eastern is Sphere 1, so...
That's why I go there early.
Yeah.
I've seen so many morph balls there, which I guess that kind of lost people in the game.
I mean, that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
What was like the worst case?
Bad spot. Really bad thing to put there. I was hoping that would pull me through the seed. But then Ice Rod became Go Mode, and Ice Rod... I went to Turtle Rock first, and managed to save the portal after doing Ice.
Yeah, I skipped out on the flute. I scouted it, and then I reset the... Like, I just save scanned both pits and didn't get the flute afterwards. I just thought... I was already done with Meyer at that point. I already had done most of the mountain. I just thought, nah.
Yeah, I was not, because I didn't have Ether the first time into Meyer area, or a fire source, so I couldn't beat Desert either. So I grabbed that flute.
Oh, yeah.
That was my way back, especially after Mitts. It's like, whew, I don't have to re-travel through Norfair to get there.
Oh yeah, I got lucky with... Meyer was not fire locked, fortunately. Otherwise I would have had to backtrack. I even got both items, so that was really lucky on my part.
Yep, the only thing to go back for was Desert, but we had both fairly...
yeah.
I think it was on the way to Meridia, or Wreck Ship. So
See, that was the thing. I actually meant to go to Ice Palace after Swamp, right after, but then I remembered, wait, I need to do Desert still, so I did the Smith chain, and then after turning in the purple chest, I just went to Desert with the book. That was yeah. Not having grabbed flute, I don't know. I think it cost me more time than it saved me. It was a tough call at that point.
yeah, that missing hammer really hurt me. I don't know that I would have gone to ice before making all the other checks I made. Like I started out with a half Bryn loop because I only had 10 power bombs. I didn't want to go up where old Mother Brain was. So I went down to Kraid and Varia or Norfair and then the mountain with the hook shot.
Yeah.
I just never got back
nice
there
road.
until like I did Wreck Ship, and then I'll do the other half into Mother Brain, kill her, and then okay, Ice Rod Hunts. It wasn't on the way, which I was hoping it was.
You both did Turtle Rock.
We both did.
Yeah.
Try it. Well, it can be in Turtle Rock, and it's a bunch of checks. You gotta gamble it sometimes.
Did not get the ice beam.
Where was that again?
Landing site.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have saved a lot of time, actually. My Taurian was so slow. Okay. That's a bummer.
There's almost always something up there from my experience. I always check it first if I have a way to get there.
Yeah, true.
It's like the logic or something, just like, hey, I need to move items around to make things illogic. Let's put it up in landing site. Like landing site and C-shapes. Just for me, have just an extraordinary amount per percentage of items, key items.
Yeah,
I was really
again.
hoping it was going to be on Shack Tool after I got that grapple.
Oh god, yeah. I also didn't check Plasma Beam.
I did. It was junk. Did these out the hammers. Our big chest was outstanding, so it was hammer pegs and bombos. And that was it. I guess I didn't read pedestal, so it could have been there too. Which was the main reason for going to ice, because leading into pedestal.
Yeah, I was actually...
Sorry.
No. I was actually considering doing Ice Palace before doing Port Eastern, since it was the green pendant too. Guess that would have saved a bit of time too. Actually, a lot of time.
that would have been fair, yeah. Although the pod bakey was in a bad place, you had to go all the way back for it. So, still pretty much almost full clearing that, just skipping Dark Maze. Yeah, I did not think about ice at all, honestly. So, if you'd gotten there way earlier, then you'd have beat me by way much more. Nothing to do with Spearmint Fairy, which had X-ray.
Yeah, but it looks like we had pretty similar collection rate at least.
Yeah, 215. I'm not looking at the race terms, so I don't know what you had.
But I tend to not pick up any items I don't need.
Yeah, we got on ice rods. Like, nope, peak, nope, skipping. Yeah, I see that hammer and erection felt really bad. I could have that so much earlier. And a charge book hammer, all right in a row.
Yeah, that was a bit of a difference because Vinter's lower Norfair was much quicker with charge wave plasma and screw attack.
Yeah, not having screw attack for lower Norfair hurt too. I forget where that was, but when I got it, it's like, oh yeah, could have used that a while ago. It's useful for wreck ship.
Okay, that was great for then.
It was a good seed. I enjoyed it, except for the ice rod at the end. But otherwise,
yeah,
it was really close. I looked at when I was in Ganon, like you weren't done yet, so okay, this will be a close one. And now we get to have a game 3. I think we're the only game 3 in the first round. I don't know what happened in the earlier race, so they could have had a game 3.
Yeah, we got to put it on the schedule. How about tomorrow, same time?
Tomorrow, same time works here.
All right.
Yeah, we're the only one to go to a game 3. So, good.
Nice.
We get more SMZ3 action. Yeah, Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Let's get it on the calendar. Thank you for the commentary, Nidorific. Thank you for the tracking, Just for Zooks.
Thank you for accepting to be restreamed. And thanks to our viewers for watching, and Well, that wraps it up, so we'll see you next mission.